If you are a member of another registered pension plan before joining PSPP, you may be able to transfer the service you earned from that plan into PSPP. PSPP has transfer agreements with many Canadian public sector pension plans. Why would you transfer your service from a previous pension plan into PSPP? First, you could become vested sooner, making you eligible for a lifetime pension. Second, you can increase your monthly pension by adding service. And finally, you may be able to retire earlier with an unreduced pension. What should you consider before you transfer a pension to PSPP? You cannot be active in your former plan, and your funds must be held in that plan. You must be a current member of PSPP when you apply for a transfer into PSPP. Some pension plans will not allow you to transfer service if you're entitled to an unreduced pension with them. So check with your former employer or plan administrator. You are responsible for initiating your pension transfer to PSPP from your previous plan. This involves you sending the appropriate completed transfer application form to PSPP. You may also have to send a separate copy to your former plan if that instruction is included on the application form from your previous plan. PSPP will contact you if any additional information is required. To start the process, PSPP must receive your signed transfer application form within the first year of your enrollment into PSPP. This request is not a commitment to transfer, but an authorization for both plans to exchange your personal data to prepare the transfer estimate. If you do not initiate the transfer within the first year of your enrollment, you may still be able to purchase the service, but the cost may be higher. Upon receiving your signed transfer application form, PSPP will inquire about the amount available for transfer from your former plan, as well as the required data PSPP needs to calculate the cost of the transfer according to PSPP plan rules. It may take some time to produce your transfer package. The amount available for transfer from your former plan, as well as the PSPP costs to transfer, will be included in the transfer package you will receive. If you decide to proceed with the transfer, you must sign and return the transfer election form to PSPP by the date indicated in the package. If all the necessary information has been exchanged between PSPP and your former plan, funds will be transferred from your former plan to PSPP. The whole process can take up to 1 year to complete. Do not worry if you do not see your service added right away. You will be notified once the process is complete. You can visit your PSPP service history online in your pension profile to confirm if the transfer is complete. Transfer calculations are based on the actuarial value of your pension benefit. The calculation reflects the value of your pension based on credited service, salary, and other plan provisions. Plan differences such as pensionable earnings, early retirement benefits, survivor benefits, and cost of living protection can cause the value of your pension to vary from plan to plan. These differences can result in a transfer shortfall under PSPP or a transfer excess under your former plan. What do these terms mean? Let's take a closer look. A transfer shortfall exists when the value of the benefit from your former plan is less than the cost of the benefit on the same amount of service in PSPP. In the event of a transfer shortfall, you'll be given the opportunity to pay for all or part of the difference once the transfer of funds from your former plan into PSPP is complete. If you elect to pay for your transfer shortfall, a package will be sent to you outlining your payment options. If you choose not to pay for the transfer shortfall, the service credited from the transfer will be prorated, and only the service actually paid for by the transfer from your former plan will be credited. A transfer excess may exist if the benefit from your former plan is more than the amount transferred into PSPP. You cannot be credited with more service than you earned, even if you have a transfer excess in your former plan. Each plan deals with transfer excess differently. The payment of any transfer excess will be subject to the rules applicable in your former plan. Contact the plan you're transferring from for more information. Let's do a quick recap. To transfer your service from another plan, first, fill out the appropriate transfer application form that can be found on the pspp.ca website. The form will vary depending on which plan you are transferring from. Send the completed forms to the applicable pension plans. Upload the form to PSPP through your pension profile or YPP. If it is required by your former plan, mail a copy of the transfer application form to your former plan. Second, PSPP will communicate with your former plan and gather all of the information we require to produce your transfer package. PSPP may reach out to you for more information. Third, once you receive your transfer package from PSPP, you decide your next steps based on the timelines listed in the transfer package. If it is applicable, you submit your transfer election form. Fourth, at this point, your former plan will send the funds to PSPP. You will receive any transfer excess from your former plan, if applicable. Fifth, once PSPP confirms receipt of the funds from your former plan, your service will be credited in PSPP. This will display in your service history on YPP. Then PSPP will send you a letter outlining the details of the service and contributions credited as a result of the transfer. Sixth, if applicable, you will be sent a package with options to pay for the transfer shortfall. You submit your payment election accordingly. Thank you for being a member of the Public Service Pension Plan. PSPP Corporation is part of a future you can count on.